Good morning and welcome to Imbil State Forest. I thought we'd do the fig tree walk, which has been closed for a long time. So I haven't done it for a really long time. So you start up by walking over the road bridge over Little Yabba Creek. And this bridge was washed away in 1989. It nearly took them 2 years to rebuild it. So that's Little Yabba Creek, and it's flowing into the Mary River, which is just over there. So we now head off from the road, from being beside the road, onto like this boardwalk bridge, press-up structure. So this would be the most accessible walk in the Conondale National Park, Imbil State Forest area. There's a bit talking about the walk. And there's the road bridge. This is the tree the walk's probably named after. It's a fantastic photo opportunity. Quite a big tree, spreads out. It's another view of it. It's an old dry feeder creek. It's another big fig tree. Massive roots. You can see how they can't really be near property and how the damage they'd cause. It's beautiful forest. There's a lot of track infrastructure here. Now we're back to that first fig tree. There it is. And we're back to where we came from. So that's the fig tree walk in Imbil State Forest. Okay, we're now at the Booloumba Creek day use area in Conondale National Park, and this is the start of the Conondale Range Great Walk. We're just going to go out to the Strangler Cairn and the gold mine and return. It's all the distance signs. I've been to Artist Cascades from the Booloumba Falls end. Coming up to a busy intersection, 400 metres from the day use area. So, Booloumba Creek Area 1, the camping area, 1.1 kilometre. That's a connecting track. And also go up to Mount Fire Tower. We'll do that one day. And this is the way we'll be going. So this is the Great Walk, and it does a big loop, and it will come back there. So we're 2.7 from the gold mine, 3 k's from the Strangler Cairn. If you want to go for a nice day walk to Artist Cascades, 4.9 k, and if you're doing the Great Walk, Wongai Walkers Camp, just past Booloumba Falls, 10.6 kilometres with a climb. On quite an angle. I think it's still okay. It might be growing like that on purpose. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to go on a detour. You're not going to get through there. Detour is in pretty good condition. What a mess. Right, back on track. Just come beside Booloumba Creek. This creek changes so much because it floods. It just moves trees and rips up the ground. It's incredible. Beautiful section of the track as we go through this palm lined area. What a beautiful section. It's a little green, but that's just a little bit of a lower flow. It is now August, but it's still clear. And just here's a nice chair, Eric's Rest. Okay, we're at a junction. The Great Walk continues to the left. We'll come back that way. Gold mine, 300 metres. I think this gold mine didn't really work that well. They didn't find much. I only found out about this recently. There was a planned to re-establish a gold mine in this area in the late 1980s, but it never went anywhere. Just coming up to the gold mine now. So it was worked in the early 1900s, length 60 metres, now inhabited by bats. There's not much to see, you can just see the entrance here. Long time ago. I think the trail to Mount Allen is just above there, not far. There's a little feeder creek bed down there. So there is a circuit here to the right that'll go back to the Great Walk. It's not as well as maintained as what we came to the gold mine on. Now you got to go up a big hill. There's enough tree roots on the track. I think this is a bunya tree. It splits into two. Can't see the top of it, but it is a big one. I saw a young one about 20 minutes ago on the track. They do like to grow here. Another one over here. I think this one's a Strangler fig. Impressive root system. You can see all the sunlight that's come into this area. Big tree has fallen and I think it's taken other trees with it. I suppose that gives opportunity for another small tree to grow up and dominate again and get the sun. I don't know what tree it was, but there's just a lot of damage. Okay, so we've come from the gold mine circuit, so the day use area 2.4 kilometers back that way, and then the Strangler Cairn 430 meters and Artist Cascades 2.9 kilometers. This was as far as the tracks went before the Great Walk was built. Okay, so we've come from the gold mine circuit, so the day use area 2.4 kilometers back that way, and then the Strangler Cairn 430 meters and Artist Cascades 2.9 kilometers. This was as far as the tracks went before the Great Walk was built. Here's a big gum tree. See if I can go around this way out of the sun. Okay, this is the junction to the Strangler Cairn. There was a lot of controversy when this sculpture was helicoptered in, I remember. And here it is. It's unusual. The idea is that tree will then grow around the sculpture. That's, I think, this is 16 years old now, so who knows if that'll work. We'll just continue on the Great Walk a little bit and meet up with where we came from, Booloumba Falls, just to complete this section. If you want to see Artist Cascades, it's covered in that video from Booloumba Falls. Booloumba Falls to Artist Cascades. Seen water coming down this one before, little feeder creek, but not today. There's a few switchbacks here. Another bunya tree. weird looking tree. Probably about the 6th bunya pine I've seen today. Okay, we've joined up with where we came from when we walked from the Booloumba Falls car park to Artist Cascade, so we'll return back to the Dayus area. This is the section of the Great Walk that goes beside the gold mine circuit. We'll just do this little walk to Booloumba Creek Camping Area 3, which is the tent only area. It is a nice walk. It's just beautiful clear water. So this is the way you have to get across the creek on these rocks. So this will be fun. Okay, I got across. Big hairpin. Big strangler fig growing on an angle. And you even got a little bridge. Big gum tree. So it comes out at the campground, but I just couldn't film there. There was too many kids and that about. So we're just coming back. So you see a lot of these red rocks here at Booloumba Creek. Quite striking. Okay, back on the Great Walk. It's 2.1 kilometres to the day use area. Okay, we're just coming back to the car park at the Booloumba Creek day use area. So that's the walk to the gold mine and the Strangler Cairn in Conondale National Park.